Breaking news right now out of Antioch, where a manhunt is currently underway.
Yeah, this after a violent home invasion overnight. Let's go straight to News Channel 5's Kimberly Davis. She's working this for us, and a small child was inside the home at the time. Right, Kimberly?
Steve, good morning. Yes, a 6-year-old child was in the home while a couple was beaten and held up at gunpoint before they made off with their property. Now, police are telling us this all happened at Autumn Ridge Apartments in Antioch around 12:30 this morning. Residents inside the home heard a loud noise downstairs. We're told 2 black men walked upstairs and entered their bedroom. Police say one of the suspects was armed and pistol whooped the man in the head, and the woman living in the residence was then slapped. The 2 men ransacked the home and made off with cash and valuables. Thankfully, the 6-year-old was not in the room and did not witness any of this while the robbery was taking place, but that man was transported to Southern Hills Hospital to be treated for his non-life-threatening injuries. If you saw anything or have any information that could help police in their investigation, give Metro Police a call at 615-74-CRIME. We are working on updating this story throughout the day, so be sure to stay with News Channel 5. For now, we are live at the South Police Precinct. Kimberly Davis, News Channel 5.
All right, Kimberly, thank you. Breaking news coming into the newsroom this morning. A man with a knife attacking a Paris police station. It's indicated that that man was wearing a fake explosive vest. He was later killed by the police. He is being investigated as a possible terror suspect. We are working to get more information from overseas. As soon as we can, we'll pass that along to you. We're also following some breaking news from downtown Nashville, where a stabbing sent one person to the hospital. Details pretty limited on this. The victim was stabbed in the head on Carroll Street. Maybe as many as 3 suspects involved. As soon as we find out more, we'll update that story for you.
Another state school is under investigation for claims of sexual discrimination. MTSU's Office of Institution Equity and Compliance is looking into the claims within the athletics department. On Monday, UT settled a sexual discrimination lawsuit surrounding its athletic department.
Well, the search continues this morning now for 4 suspects involved in a gun heist from yesterday. Police say the suspects used a stolen car to crash their way into the N-Range gun store on Lebanon Road in Mount Juliet early yesterday morning. They loaded up 19 guns into another car, which then police spotted a short time later. The dash cam video showing that after officers pulled that car over, 3 of the suspects then, look here, there they go. They bail. They run in different directions. 17 of the stolen guns were found inside that car. One of the suspected burglars has since turned himself in. Malik Bradford confessed to taking part in the heist. 4 others, though, are still out there on the run. If you have any information, contact the Mount Juliet Crime Stoppers number 615-754-TIPS.
And in Columbia, Tennessee now, police say Leslie Sparkman and Kayla Anderson are wanted for aggravated robbery on Christmas Day. They say Sparkman is known to have violent tendencies. If you have seen either one, contact Columbia Police. A Walmart shopping spree on someone else's dime has this man wanted by Franklin police. Officials say he picked a padlock in the men's locker room at the Franklin YMCA and then used credit cards at a Walmart, spending $1,500. It wasn't his. If you recognize this man, call Franklin Police. They are offering a reward.
Well, a deadly crash in Lebanon, leaving 2 little girls in the hospital this morning. Police say that Lori Hollinsworth was driving on Highway 70 when she lost control and crashed near South Fork Drive. She was killed, but her 4- and 9-year-old daughters survived. They remain in critical condition this morning. No word yet what caused that crash. It appears, though, speed was indeed a factor. A crash that killed 2 little boys on New Year's Eve may have actually been caused by mechanical issues. Investigators believe the malfunction caused Mary Park's car to accelerate at speeds of greater than 90 miles an hour. She could not get the car to stop. It slammed into the back of a minivan in Winchester. She died, and so did 2 little twin boys who were in the minivan. Police are now asking the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to help them in the investigation into this crash.
More problems at the gas pump this morning. Gas contamination has caused 4 stations to shut down, and that number could soon grow. The State Department of Agriculture says diesel fuel was accidentally mixed in with unleaded gasoline. The contaminated fuel made its way to 4 MAPCO stations across the mid-state, 2 in Nashville, 1 in Lebanon, and 1 in Clarksville. Officials say they've also received complaints from 12 other gas stations, which means even more stations could soon be cutting off their pumps.
This is rare. Obviously, if an issue arrives at a terminal and it goes out, it can affect multiple locations, as this had.
If you believe you bought contaminated gas, you can head to our website, newschannel5.com, for more information. All right, bad news, lottery players, you didn't win last night's Powerball drawing. It was, of course, worth $500 million.
Wow.
But then on the bright side, no one else won either.
So we're still in it. Since no one won, Saturday's jackpot is going to keep on growing. They think maybe $675 million, maybe even more. It'll be the biggest in U.S. history. If you take the cash payout at $675, well, that would come to about $400 million after taxes. At least one person here in Tennessee did match all 5 white balls from last night's drawing, so they'll get a cool $1 million. Check your ticket. Last night's numbers were, says 02, 11, 47, 62, 63. The Powerball is 17. So there you go. All right, happening today, if you love the outdoors, you might want to head to the Music City Center, which is, of course, indoors, because it is the start of the Nashville Boat and Sport Show. Matthew Torres is live at the Music City Center, who handled the paddle boarding very well, and now you're relaxing, Matthew. I guess after that extensive, that exercise you did on the paddle board, right?
Oh, I know. What a tough job, right? I had to kind of relax just like earlier. I mean, it was nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie, but I'm back out in the water with Nathan, with Canoe Kentucky. This time, we got kayaks. Nathan, how did I do earlier?
You did awesome, like a professional.
All right, well, you're saying that. Well, what are we on here? You said these are made out of, in Tennessee, actually.
Yeah, this is a proud Tennessee product right here. These are Jackson kayaks. We've got a mix of kayaks here from all sorts of manufacturers, but these ones are proudly made just down the road here from Nashville and Sparta, Tennessee. And I'm in a fishing kayak. You're in more of a recreational style sit-on-top kayak.
So something where you can kind of just relax and put your head back, right?
Yeah, spend the day on the water, be comfortable. You know, we always want our day of fishing to end when the fish quit biting, not when our butt starts hurting.
You've been coming here for 4 years now. Why keep coming back? Why be a part of this show each year?
You know, the main reason we do this show is we are exposure for our sport to people. You know, a lot of people come to these shows and they've never seen kayaking, they've never got to try kayaking. So it's an opportunity to not only look at boats like you get to do at all these shows, but actually get in and try them out. And we don't really get enough opportunities to try out sports like this. So great opportunity to just try it out. And we do work with our business here to try to get customers out, but mainly we just want people to understand we're a very fun, easy, affordable, family-friendly activity to participate in.
All right, Nathan, thank you. And the show starts today and will last until Sunday. It's $12 a ticket, and you can try, aside from looking at the boats, try so many activities, including paddle boarding. Reporting live in Music City Center, Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
Oh, Matthew, thank you.
He's kicking back this morning, isn't he?
I got spring fever suddenly.
Yeah, all right.
Good.